Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 and the conclusion of this replay. MouzStrelok now getting of 32 harvesters, also mining out of this natural expansion, or out of his natural expansion as well. So a definite difference in terms of minerals, almost 1,000 minerals, triple the difference between mTwHoRRoR and Strelok. So I'm assuming that mTwHoRRoR is going to lose this game unless he's able to start producing very strong counters. The problem at this stage is all he has is Hydralisks, and those Hydralisks are fairly weak against those Hellions, as those Hellions have that internal pre-igniter. No armory yet, but even without that armory and an additional upgrade, those Hellions are going to be able to just toast those units very easily. 4 of those Hellions single-shotting a Hydralisk very easily, and also giving some splash damage. Hellions going to be trying to run up that ramp, able to run up that ramp, losing 1, perhaps 2 Hellions, as now once again trying to engage, going to toast some of those drones. Wow, taking down a lot of those drones. I think there's like 6 or 7 drones getting killed. More of those drones getting killed once again, and a single Hellion worth its weight in minerals, taking down more and more drones consistently. Taking a look over here, we should probably get a spine crawler off in this position in order to prevent any easy walk-in. If you can start playing with the pathing of those Hellions will be forced to take a significant amount of damage. Hellions, however, now pulling back away. They are light mechanical units. And now, since they're pulling back away, those Hydralisks now coming back over here to that front door. So those Hydralisks dealing 12 damage, able to start doing a little bit of shooting. There it goes, with that range of 6, really coming into fruition now. A single Hellion now moving out, trying to make sure that there are in fact no additional expansions that he has to worry about. Should probably try to activate that Xel'Naga watchtower as well, to make sure that there are no one's using those high yield minerals. Siege tank and now Marauders coming out. Those Marauders are not a decent counter towards those Hydralisks, but perhaps he's assuming that at some point mTwHoRRoR may try to go Roaches, but mTwHoRRoR at this time is all he's trying to do is just stay in this game and protect his economy. He's definitely on the ropes and definitely needs to do something in order to try to pull this game out. Banelings will in fact work against those Hydralisks if he can try to get a couple traps, try to detonate off against those Banelings. So we'll see how this is going to work, as Hellions and Marauders now moving in. Siege tanks with siege mode going to go ahead and just siege up on this front door and then start pushing in. So those siege tanks able to doing a scan, able to see that single creep tumor. We'll see how this is going to work. These 2 siege tanks going to go ahead and stair-step their way into position. Sieging and unsieging is going to go ahead and siege most likely right there. Yeah, sieging right there. And now Hydralisk trying to come in as well. Siege tanks able to push back once again, waiting for those siege tanks to go ahead and move in. More Hellions coming in. And now this game is going to be Strelok, as mTwHoRRoR, as all you can really do is just try to hang on for the rest of this game. Hydralisk now shooting, able to shoot down one of those siege tanks. Scanner sweep on that high ground. Down goes those Hydralisks. So 3 siege tanks, or yeah, 4 siege tanks left, and just continuing the fight. Hydralisk coming in and trying to fight back even further, but these siege tanks able to deal 60 damage per round, and flat damage, even better counter than the original even a better counter than StarCraft 1 against the original Hydralisk, as the Hydralisk in the original game only took 35 damage, I believe, or 40 damage, I believe, since it was a medium-sized unit with that StarCraft 1. Siege tank now coming in. Sorry, just trying to catch my breath a little bit there for a moment. Hydralisk trying to perhaps take down some of these siege tanks, or some of those siege tanks, but yeah, as soon as they try to cull down that ramp, 3 siege tanks able to just splatter down those units, and mTwHoRRoR now saying GG. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. MouzStrelok is going to go ahead and move on to the round 8 games. I am now done with the first round 16, so stay tuned for the round 8 games from the TeamLiquid Invitational.